trigger from beyond.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at center.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Pass to KD. Back to Dunn. Takes a three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. On the wing, Bane. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Morant. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Richards. Guarded by Morant.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for Phoenix, Dunn, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver. Now, here's Morant for 3. That shot off the mark. Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Durant, that's good.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Wells with the steal. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. Rebound by the Suns. Dunn right side. Here's KD. Rebounded by Jackson. Out to the right wing. Back to Bane. Latre. And it's KD with the rebound. Shoots it up. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires for 3. Edey with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Morant. That shot off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Can't hit that one. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jackson a screen on Jones. And that one is good. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
If you look at the breakdown, Morant's as efficient as anyone when he's the ball handler in the pick and roll.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Aldama's checked in for well.
Number 7.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. As you look at Memphis, right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, the Phoenix Suns, 9 games back.
Well, right now for Phoenix, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I just don't know sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Durant up top, guarded by Bane. Richards passes to Dunn. KD against Bane, and then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Morant with it. He's picked up by KD. Takes the three. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bane. Morant's got 7 points in the game. Booker against Bane. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma City. Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Bane passes to Aldama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, stand from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
And that one, good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. Kennard finds Aldama. Back to Kennard. Pass to Clark. The rebound by KD. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Beal. Allen outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. Phoenix ahead, leading by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
We've got Durant. Grayson Allen is out there with Morris. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Iguodala in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Good on the bucket. Jackson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint. And
The rejection by Jackson. Pippen for three. Drills the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside Durant. Lets it go with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Morant. Durant's got 7 points in the game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Pippen kicks to Jackson. Over Durant. Jackson misses.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Using his length inside. Durant.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's Jackson. Back to Clark. And here is Morris. Still without a basket. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Some changes for Memphis. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Pippen.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And finished off by Morant.
The best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
Suns leading by 6. You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. One shot.
That's good from Morant. And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history. And they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
Jackson kicks to Bain. No good on the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Durant for 3. Wells grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Morant.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Back to Jones. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And it's Morant missing. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Morant. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Beals check in for Kevin Durant. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Edey comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in for Jackson. Jones drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Booker looking around. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside Williams. Outside Bain. Pass to Edey. Here's Morant. It's tipped.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Jones, the pass to Beal. Back to Jones. Cool, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Jones has got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Edey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And so it's the Phoenix Suns, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
I think for Memphis, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
He's been good, but their defense, man, you got to look at their intensity and their disruption. And if that continues, he'll just keep running over them.
The only way to stop him when he's on a roll, force the ball out of his hands. Deny, bring 2, whatever you got to do.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Morant is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there, or he'll just continue to torture them.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Edey. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Edey's got his second basket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Dunn kicks to Booker. Back to Dunn. Jones, the pass to Dunn. Outside for Durant. Kept alive. Here's Richards. Over Edey. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Jones against Morant. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David Mednick show? Wow, that was something else. Hey, thank you. Some changes for Memphis. Off's jacked in, and it's Jackson in for Bane. Dunn kicks to Jones. For 3, Booker, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Wells. Jackson with it. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your
yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific score. Suns leading by 4. Dunn outside. Outside Durant. And he drops it in from the low post. Durant's got 11 points.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Here's Jackson. Outside Jackson. Durant with the steal. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Pippen. Jackson misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Booker with no one around. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside for Jackson. Stolen by Jones. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning
great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Pass to Richards.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, trying to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Dunn. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Booker outside.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
No good on that one.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Payne looking around. To the paint. Here's Heaney. Morant against Booker. And he comes up with the deuce. Morant's got 24.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Beal dishes to Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Here's Iguodala.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now Eldama. It's Morant with the drop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
That one misses.
Well, Morant is so athletic that he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And with that shot, the Suns lead has got down to 8 on the bucket from Bane. Bane against Allen. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Edey. Out to Morant. Lets the three fly. With 1 on the clock. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Suns lead by 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline.
Let's do it again for this quarter. 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing, keep moving the ball, keep cutting.
Now Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And you know, Coach highlighted, it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bradley Beal is out there with Durant. Then it's Morant. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside, Payne. Pass to Clark. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is. Able to score against physical defenders.
The free throw drops for Durant. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. personally, I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Beal taking his time here. A three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pippen finds Aldama. Going inside. And a missed layup.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
Morris passes to Durant.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
At the line for Phoenix.
Allen, no good on the free throw. And Phoenix making a change here. Jones is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. To the middle. Here's Iguodala.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bain against Allen. Bain kicks to Morant. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now here's Beal. He started closely. Off with the layup. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Bain passes to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Morant. Wells in the corner. Outside, Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Phoenix leading by 9. For 3, Durant. Durant, money from deep.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And it's Morant missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Jones dishes to Beal. Wide open. And Bain pulls it down.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Clark finds Morant. Sinks the 3-pointer. Morant's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Grizzlies.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off the ball. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And he uses the glass on the lane. Morant's got 33.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. And it's Jackson in for Santi Aldama. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, nice take from Bain. Solid at noticing holes in defenses and exploiting.
3rd team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Hells with the steal.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Out to Morant. This one for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great timing by Booker. setting up his teammate for success.
Payton for three, and Jones pulls it down. The Suns shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And here's Booker from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Payton finds Jackson. Morant outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jones with it. He's picked up by Morant. Down low. It's tipped. Payton with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Pulls up for three. That's in. And the Suns lead is cut down to just 6 points in the bucket from Morant.
Well, that's why you give Morant the ball down the stretch. He does not fear the big moments.
Pass to Richards. Done outside. Jones up top. Into the lane. Up and in on the lane.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the rejection by Jackson. They retain possession. A nice shot by Booker.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside, Beal. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Williams. And Memphis turns it over again.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Number 23, Morant.
So it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
We've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. We're Stan Van.